Hey, hey, hey. I knew I was going to say you are live as soon as I picked up my drink. My bad, my bad. Hey, hey, hey. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you doing today? How you doing? How you doing? I tell you, I got to keep it a buck with the kingdom. I know I came on here yesterday and I was heavy. And today I'm heavy to come in and say I was heavy yesterday. You know what I mean? But I was heavy. You know. So was Nino, obviously. Nina. But I was just happy. So I always know that I don't even know how to explain it, John. I tell you, sometimes you think that I come from a place where I believe that the truth is, for me, when I've ever felt the weakest is when I don't know, I don't know. Some things I don't know how to explain. And it's funny because it seems like I know how to explain everything, and some things I just can't explain. I'm still trying to channel where that feeling come from. Shit. Somebody tell me. How you doing, cool gamer? How you doing, Tina? How you doing, sis? How you doing, Marianne? How you doing? How you doing, Susan? How you doing? How you doing? But what I never like to come in is let my energy be drained into somebody else. So sometimes that's why I've told you before. I mean, well, I've said it before. I've said before, like if you don't see me for a couple of days, it's because look at you know. But like I said, if you don't see me for a couple of days or I don't come on, it's honestly not because I'm depressed or sitting or no, it's not even that. It's just I'm heavy and I don't even know how to explain what I'm feeling. I don't know because I haven't made complete with it what I'm feeling. I really haven't. So that's it. That's it. But just as good as you can be in it, you can come out of it if you blessed enough at that moment. But I've learned one thing about it: you can come out of it instantly. But if you didn't learn nothing from it, you'll be back in it. It'll happen again and again and again till you get what you're supposed to get out of it. That's what's happened with me. So that's it. But how y'all doing today? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? That's what I want to know. How are you doing? How you doing? You know how sometimes when you're just in a good mood or things are going good in one way, sometimes, well, that's why I tell y'all, I try not to be, so y'all know that it's really my eye that's got me over here with this thing. One thing I've learned is when you're used to beating up yourself if something go good, boy, your life will make you beat yourself up about something else because it don't want you to enjoy something good, something make you feel good, something make it don't. So you gotta be careful of that. I know I do. I know I do. And so, like I said, between the kids and when I say that, I don't even mean I'm sitting dealing in that all day, just anything with them when they are. Even if you know what I mean, it's just something that's gonna be on you. If they're on something, anything that's gonna be on you. They could be fine and just living in another state, and it's just that man, I'm not close enough. I'm not just a drive away. I'm not a ride away. But no, just between that, and like I said, it hit me. It was November, and I got a little down on my own self. You know what I mean? I got a little down on my own self, and then I had to remind myself. I had to remember where I've come from, not where I'm at. I had to remember how good my mental is to be free from that right there. Just that feeling of it reminded me of how it enslaved me. How I couldn't enjoy shit. Because my mind was sure to tell me it wasn't shit. I didn't deserve it. It was corrupt. I was a dummy. I was a this. I mean, I couldn't enjoy shit because the voice in my head was louder than anything outside. So when you had them days, man, when I have them days, because I can only speak for me. I can sound like I'm telling your story. I can only speak for me. When I've had those days, you know, when especially now, when you start beating yourself up, come here, Baba, come here. It's a beautiful day, though, isn't it? So when I have those days when I find myself beating myself up and down in my okay, oh okay. And Bobby, you so lucky my eyes like this on me because I'm promise. When I had those days when I'm beating myself up and I'm dying, it reminds me of when I couldn't come out of that. When I didn't even realize it was me pulling me further down. You know what I mean? So yesterday I was having one of those days. And I was just fighting through it. Fighting through it. I mean, here's the thing. All of us. Every last one of us. That's why I say you're wearing a crown. When you come on here, you're going through something. You know what I mean? Excuse me. You're getting over something. Somebody's sick. It's a loss. It's a holiday. It's the finances. It's the kids. Everybody going through something. So when I come on here and try to bring something good, I think sometimes I must be mistaken that I must be in something perfect. And I don't know how that could be either because I'm more than honest. That I'm not counting what I don't got right now. I'm counting what I do. I'm not thinking about where I've been and what it was. I'm thinking about what it is. Yeah. Shit, I wake up some days and honestly, it takes me almost 2 hours to see. Some days I wake up and within 10 minutes I can see. Some days I'm fine and then my eye just, and is it fun? Nope. 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 Shit, every time I go and pay another week, just like today, it's just that another week here. And I could sit and I could dwell into the fact that I came in here on March 25th. And it's November 2nd. But that's going to put me in a dark place. Because I won't be counting the blessing that I've been in a place. And I ain't had to degrade, steal, lie, scam, scheme to pay for that. Period. Nino. I can't, I swear. Nee. Thank you, please. Please. You see that ball over there? That's yours. Mm-hmm. Not good. Not good. Yeah, I could want my kids to be doing better, but they doing better than they could be doing. And then one of my things I got to worry about right now, it ain't worrying about me housing them too. Like I said, I had to literally sit back and count my blessings. Count my blessings. But sometimes it happens. I mean, we're human. We're human. We are human. And it's also the trick of the things and the trick of the enemy, the trick of the things that you've already said out loud that you fight. And I told y'all, November is a hard month. Go watch my videos that month. I make it very clear it's a hard month. It's a hard month, but at the end, it's a month I'm going to celebrate in. But I'd be alive some days you wake up and it's something about it don't grab you. The sky don't seem the same every day. But I'm like, shit. I'm supposed to be celebrating. I'm supposed to be celebrating. So like I said, so yesterday I know I came across heavy. Today I should just come across like, just thinking about that. It's draining. Just thinking about how any day. And that's why even when we talk about on here, like, man, what I'm willing to be in. Life is enough. I don't need this extra in my life. It can be in your life. It's like watching a movie then. It's not my life. But when it comes to my life and what I want to put in my life, no extra bullshit sound like fun to me. No extra drama sound like fun to me. No fighting and getting into it. And come on, I got better things to do. I live by this strict code. If you don't like me, don't be around me. Don't go tell nobody that. Don't go do that. Just get away from me. Because I don't know if you waiting for their approval. Your approval should say that you sitting up don't like it. Just that's how I feel. So that's how I do people. I don't like them. I don't sit around and hold on, let me tell all y'all how much I don't like them. Let me talk about them. Let me be up in their face and then get back behind their back. And so I just don't think like that. I truly don't. I truly don't. It's one of the things that for a long time kept me out of the game hanging with women. That catty, jealous, why in the fuck is her business and life so important to you? That part is that part right there. I can't do it. 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 Because it's only going to take everybody around down with it. I can't. I can't. That whole I'm better than you because of whatever this A, B, and C is, I'm back. Can't. Okay, that's the part. That's that part right there. I can't do it. So instead, what I do is say, the best way for me not to do it is not to be it. I'm not gonna be it. I'm not gonna be it. Yeah. That's one of the parts about when you decide you're gonna just be real. And hey, Spiky, how you doing? And then Nino, one of the biggest photo bombers. So he was like, "Hold on, you talking? Let me get a good bargain." Or maybe that is him saying hello. Who knows with him? His photo off for me. And sometimes it just happens. Like I remember when I was young and people said you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. And I used to think, what kind of shit is that? I woke up on the same side I get up on every day. What does that mean? Then one day when I really started, because knowing something's going on with you and just feeling like nobody understands, and there's actually acknowledging what is going on with your mental health. But I literally learned with my mental health and learning. Nee, stop. Thank you. And what I've learned with like I said, when it comes to knowing my triggers and knowing what upsets me, one of the things I've learned is some days I do wake up on the wrong side of the bed. But I don't wake up on the wrong side of the bed where I'm going to call you and make your day bad. Because I used to have that with my men. I would literally just be negative. And you know how somebody can be upset? That's one thing. Then sometimes people are just being negative. Sometimes I would just be negative. I would just be almost like, I don't know, getting a rise because I was annoyed. I was aggravated. And like I said before, it was times when I would be aggravated that people were still happy. And now I never would say something like, oh, I hated that you were happy. I just hated that I thought something was wrong with me. That some days I woke up and I just wasn't happy. I just wasn't. I just woke up. And some days I wasn't mad. I just woke up and was just blah. Blah. And some days I woke up just sad. Because I couldn't stop racing in my mind everything that was so called wrong that I did. I'm waiting for him to go staring out that window. I knew that was coming. But he waited for somebody to walk past. I knew when I had it open, I said, I'm gonna wait to see when he gonna notice it. Nina, sit down and watch. Nina. So not just somebody walk up anyway. But yeah, I would wake up sometimes it's kind of blah. But usually when I woke up mad, it's because I went to bed, man. And that's why I used to honestly get myself to a place. I didn't care if I was up till 4 in the morning, where I just could not go to bed mad because One thing I learned about when I go to bed mad. If I go to bed mad, see, told you, Nina, no. One thing I learned about me is when I go to bed mad, maybe about 15 minutes before I really get my body up, everything that I went to bed mad about times two is in my head. So when I wake up, I am livid. I wake up, I am pissed. I wake up, I am going dead into whatever's got me going. It's been running through my brain even when I was asleep. hmm hmm I do not like going to bed mad. And like I tell people, you think I don't get mad? Didn't I tell you I suffer from insomnia? And when I'm just mad and angry, I can't sleep. I can't sleep like at all. Like nothing gonna make me sleep. We could sit and smoke all day. I'm not going to sleep. I'm not gonna go to sleep. I suffered from insomnia for years. For years. And let me tell you something, until my mind, that's why people can't tell me in the last year I've gotten more peace in my mind. People think my peace is coming from anywhere but from inside first. Man, I got some peace in my mind. And if anybody, anything thinks that I can rub that, because I've lived with it in war. Where it's set is booted up for war all day, every day. It's ready to go. It's ready for whatever you're ready for. Man, come on. Because see, the brain that works like that, it never sleeps. It's always, every time you meet somebody, it's breaking them down like Terminator. You know what I'm saying? You know how on Terminator you can see you and do everything about. That's what my brain is gonna do when it's like that. When it's not, it trusts that everything will be shown to me. And if I so much as dream it or think it's strong enough, if it's true, I'll see it. That's it. That's it. I can't think of it no deeper because every time I do, it take away from what I need to do for me. And I got a lot of work on me. I got a lot of work on me to do. You know what I mean? Like I said, I do. That's why even sometimes with having the discussions or me bringing up things, I don't know what's going on out there, but I kid you not. Y'all know y'all hear them sirens. Something must be going on North Avenue. Must have been an accident. Nina, hold on. He may bark again, but he gonna be in there because that's where he going right now. But yeah, so like I said, no, I woke up like that before. I've had days like that, and when I do, what I've learned not to do is push that energy anywhere else. And you know what I mean? You have to contain it or know where it's coming from. What's got me feeling like this? So I sit with myself. I throw on music, and I can tell by the music I want to hear where he looking out the window, y'all, from his thing. I'm telling you, you better get this blanket put over this thing, because you know if I do that, I mean it's definitely a blackout on silence. Next part, I'm just gonna do it. But anyway, hold on, y'all. Hello, hello. I just wish my phone ring with normal folks these days. But anyway, these son of a moose guys, they got me discombobulated. Discombobulated. So I just don't know what I was saying before that. Let me go ahead and say some hello to that. Day to day, what's up, bruh? Mm, making sure I ain't missing anybody. Okay, I see my spiky. Hold on. Day to day, stop typing. You don't have to get to driving. Be safe, bro. Um, what was I about to say? Putting but yeah, that's like I said. So trust me, I know, but I know what I can't do no more too. At the same time, I don't know what's going on. He really in his I just wanna. I kid y'all not. He has been hearing me all day. He hasn't barked at NT team. I'm like, sometimes I think he just do it on purpose. Like, yeah, you on there? Take a bark with a side of bark. And then we gonna bark because we all barking. I don't know. I don't know. Or because it's so silent when I'm on here that then he can hear every single thing. So it's probably a mixture of both. That is silent, so now he can hear everything. When it's just me and him, we had the TV on or something, or I could have the music playing outside of my ears. And so he probably don't hear every single sound. Right now he can hear every move, everything people do, everything people say. They don't say, they close the door, they drive by. They drive by, they walk by, they breathing. They have the hiccups, But yeah, like I said, but I'm truly good. Like I said, I'm just a human. And I think of more times when we were going through something, we took a time to breathe so that if anything, if no matter what, we knew what exactly it was. Because sometimes I would be all in my thing and I think this is what I'm really hurt by. But really, when I looked into it, it really wasn't that. That was just like the icing on the cake, the straw that broke the camel's back. It was that thing. That's it. It was the last time you could poke that bear. It was my breaking point. It was my, you know what I mean? It was my, and then that's why I had so much in me to get you back because I was tired of that, whatever that was. So, like I said, what advice could I ever give you on something I did? The wrong shit I did when I did it that got me doing it over and over again. What if that's not advice? That's called sending you off. If I know it failed when I did it, why the hell would I even tell you that? Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you how I failed in it, and it wasn't until I did it this way. That's it. Now, what you do with it, it's what you do with it, and it's just like a recipe. You might decide you want to add something I never thought about putting in there, and that's fine because it still may be delicious. And even if it ain't to me, I'm sure it'll be to you. So that's just how I look at life. So somebody tell you something, I might say what works for me. But one of the things I can guarantee that won't hurt nobody that I'm saying, it's not like I'm sending anybody off when I'm saying, I promise you, the more you love you, the less the rest of this shit will be important. The more you love you, the more, because that was the thing I was missing. You name it all, and I could say it, I've been there, done that. But when I think of how I really feel. You know how people be like, I love myself. Okay. But as soon as somebody say something that'll beat your whole system up, as soon as you think somebody thinks something, you'll be all torn up. What love is that in yourself? Because one thing you know in loving yourself, it don't mean everybody love you. You know that. But what you know is you love yourself, and what you represent of yourself is definitely what you're going to get back. No, my sister's always saying, when people keep saying the same thing about you, is it really them or you? See, because people could be saying something about you, and people could be passing the same old rumor about you. But if in every group you go in, somebody always saying, you're negative Nancy, you might want to look in the mirror and see why you keep coming off negative. But I'm sure you know. Let me tell you something. One thing I knew when I was being slick with my mouth and saying things that I knew would get under people's skin, I knew just what I was doing. I wasn't saying them thinking that, oh, wait a minute, would they think that was nice? It was nicety. It was nice and nasty mixed together. It was some nicety shit I was doing to them. Right? Like, you're welcome. Or, oopsie. That's how I felt, oopsie. Just being a bitch. You know what I mean? And that was another thing I used to not like when I with girls. And like I said, once again, the fellas never did it. When women were in problems with their men, they were very mean to their friends. Or you know what I mean? Or the people they around. And you thought, what the fuck? And when they was in La La Love, they were just rainbows and butterflies. And I said, shit. That's when something's controlling your life. Because it's controlling your mood. And trust me, if it's doing that, that's its intentions. I don't care who's doing it to you. A man doing it to a woman doing it to a man. That's a power. That's a lot of power to give somebody. So I gave myself the power to control my moods. To say, stop. You know what? You so negative. Take your ass and go to bed. You ain't doing shit productive with your day. I took control of me. You know what I mean? I stopped letting other things take control of me. Had me stepping all out my body and then sitting around with a bunch of apologies. What you're not going to get out of me a lot of times is because I'm not really doing nothing I'm sorry for. Or I can be sorry that you were hurt because it wasn't my intention. But when he's sitting, so I just stopped doing them. So now if I do them, there's not going to be an apology. I'm never going on an apology tour because I did it. But yeah. Maybe that was just me back then, but I hate when people say, "Oh, I didn't know that." You knew what you were saying. Come on, just like people are condescending. They know what they're doing. That's not a surprise. Oh, I don't see how you could see it that way. You knew I'd see it that way. As a matter of fact, I know you meant it that way. Oh yes, please be sir. Oh yeah. No, like I said, I don't know. Like I said, the fellas don't be saints either. I'm not saying they be the most perfect in the world. It's just some things you're just not gonna have happen. Because, like I said, when I was young and I saw what was going on, I'd be lying to tell you outside of the girl who was bullying me, trying to bully me when I was in seventh grade. I ain't never had no girls bullying me, but the things I've seen, from setups to all kind of scandalized. I've seen, like I said, even as women sometimes, and some of the shit I've done myself. But some of them, I'm like, oh, nowhere in my life can I be that one, though. But I mean, it just be too much scandalous shit. I'm your friend, so I can mess with your man. I'm going and telling all these people all your business as soon as I walk away from you. That's not a friend. And that's the kind of stuff, like I said, even as adults, we see it. You see it on the degree of on here. Some people can't get off the phone or off of something with somebody to go tell them what they seen, what they said. That's not grown up shit. So I'm sick of that being something we got to put on the women. That's just immature people doing immature shit. Or insecure people just, I don't know, want everybody to feel how they feel. I don't know, cause when something don't make me feel good, I don't really want it on. I tell you, I don't wish it on my worst enemy. I don't. I don't. I don't know. Like I said, but it don't mean you're perfect. I'm human. I am human. Yeah. Yeah, you always know. You know when somebody being a smart ass or a jackass or a bitch or you start, like I said, here's the thing, I just stop reacting to everything. There's a difference between not knowing it or thinking they got around you or over on you. They getting on themselves because they showing themselves. They showing that when they're upset or they're mad, they not gonna stop to get make somebody else mad or they offend them. Or in some people, I'm sorry, y'all. This is a fact. I want y'all to know this. Some people who do that, they want you to get offended so they can fight with you. Then them gonna be the same people either blaming you or apologizing later for about how they going through all this stress and they didn't mean for. I know it. I already know where to lead to. Nowhere that's worth anything. Because anybody who reacts and does stuff like that, they telling me who they are. They telling me that they'll be the same people sitting around talking about they hating people do that. The same thing they do. Watch people. Watch people who are telling you they hate that somebody do something they do. Because they worse at it than the people they talking about. Like I said, come on. That's the one thing about it. If you really see it and get it, you know, it shows you and stuff. But you're sitting here fighting and arguing with all these people for. Because that's when I told you a certain stooping down I'm not doing. For what? We ain't gonna get nothing solved. We ain't get nothing resolved. Cause I'm gonna be arguing at you because you called me or text me or came on here and thought we was gonna keep disrespecting, you know what I mean? And I wasn't gonna say that. Then as soon as I say something, then we're gonna be for what? For what? I'm just not that person. Just like I'm not the type of person to run with you and then stop running with you and have all this stuff bad to say about you. I don't have nothing to say about you. Cause you know what I mean? I just certain things I'm not gonna do. And that's not what I'm here for. I've never, in the whole time I've been on this channel, I have not bit my tongue. I haven't inhaled a name. I don't do subliminals. I literally tell you who I'm talking about. Because if I'm willing to say it, I don't want somebody who I'm not talking about to be sitting around worrying about if it's them and the person I'm talking about not even hear the message. That's how you do things. Mm. But most, yeah, like you said, but most condescending people pretend like they don't know what they're doing. It's just like another type of person. Oh, yes. Hmm. And another type of person I don't like is the person that's got a one up. Or whatever it was, only person who knew about is them. Most of the things that are like what we call trigger conversations and deep things or whatever are things that are going on all over the world. It's the song of many. It's so many singing. It sounds like choirs are out there singing the songs of these things. It's the cry of the nation. It's all this stuff. But so when people go to anything, laws, like I tell people all the time, it depends on what that person was to you. So laws can be just because it's the name doesn't mean it was that to somebody else. The greatest loss is the losses that you can never get back, that nothing could replace it, change it, forget it. Those are great losses. But it's always somebody when somebody say, "Oh, I lost my booba da doop," they had to lose their gooba da doop. You know what I mean? Because I guess the gooba da doop was better. You know what I mean? That meant it was more. I'm sadder, or like, and that made me think about some of the stuff I'm saying when I listened to Brandon last night. He was talking about like his society is how you have like good people and people say all this stuff, but then they still turn around and be all the things that they swear they don't like about society or people. Yeah, like I said, that's why I decided. Like I said, I ain't perfect. Shit. You think things don't cross my mind that are like on the side of what I'm trying not to be? Yeah, they do. They do. That's why I've learned to laugh at some of this stuff. All over, not even with the world. And to know what part I could play to do better. And I know with most of the things, the best part I could play is the part I play. I can't play the part for nobody else. You know what I mean? The first place in anything I want to fight, it would have to start with me. So that's what I do. I don't talk something. I don't talk unless I live it. I'm not gonna say nothing about how you could stop it unless I know. So I may not have had your thing that I was trying to stop, but if I had any kind of addiction, whether it be a shopping addiction, a sex addiction, a drug addiction, a drinking addiction, whatever it might have been, I know what it's like to have something control your life. That's the people like, but you don't know what it's like when you had to live on the street and sell yourself. Or you be like, I said all that was a part of what I was saying. I'm saying I know what it's like to throw everything into that to make up more mistakes. But people don't want to hear that. Just like on him. People want to tell you to stop doing something that they doing. Or the people to the left, right of them doing. Well, it's just too much. Too much. It's too much. Let me see what y'all saying. And then it's hard on here too, because even when you want to be yourself, um, even when you want to be yourself on here and just do that, I always say that's why I said a part of me is gonna talk about what goes on here because Nino, stop. Hold on, y'all. Now he has the muzzle on. He ain't gonna bark as much because he don't like having that muzzle on. But of course, right when I was going to turn the volume back off, he's like, "Let me bark." Say, "Here you go." Now look, now I got him on this leash. Get your muzzle out of my phone. Jeez. Hold on, I got his leash on my arm because he wants to go over to this door so bad. He's not going to that door. Period. But I can control him better with him next to me than I can with him in there. Said, what? Stop getting your nose caught up in my dog. I'm talking about controlling when he almost knocking my phone over every 10 seconds. Anyway, we're not going to that door. It's not happening. I'm not letting go of the leash either. You're going to stay right here next to me. Jesus, I tell you. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Nina. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, but you come on here and you want to be yourself and you want to be you. And like I said, part of me is going to be talking about this, my real life, what I've been through in life, why I even want to change my life, the things I want to pursue in life, the things I'm about in life. That's me. That's me. And then so many people want to compare what they are to what somebody else is. But don't you know, every time you do that, you open a door for somebody to knock what you're not that they are. That's why we live in such a world where we worried about what we weigh, what you not even what I weigh, what you weigh. Not even how I look, how you look. Not what you eat, what I eat. I mean, what I eat, what you eat. Okay, I'm putting Alicia down. If you're gonna sit right there, I'm gonna let you sit there. But it's still on your neck. You're not going to that door. But anyway, now you're right here between my legs because you want this muzzle off. Mm-hmm. It's not coming up though because you're not listening. But anyway, yeah, you want to be yourself, and then every time somebody's being themselves, then it's like people knocking. Oh, you born, you this, you that, you this, you that. Then don't watch them. I never seen that, and then that's why you have so many. It's YouTubers that literally, when they on live or when they get off live, their subscribers are telling them who can be and who shouldn't be, who they should get rid of and what they should do. But don't you understand? Even if you a subscriber or a content creator doing that to another content creator, don't you realize if they listening to you one day, they could listen to somebody about you because your energy is saying divide and conquer. You don't fit what I am and what we are. So I don't even want to bother to see what you might just bring to the table. I just want to, yeah. Like I said, when I tell you I don't like certain things that people do, I mean I don't like that on anybody. That's just the truth. I don't. And when I say there are things that if you do, I could never. I mean that. I mean that. Just when I'm thinking about taking it out, I think I need to tighten it up. But yeah, he said, "Wait, what you doing?" Nothing. But yeah, like I said, there's some stuff. Like I said, when I see it, I just think, "Oh my goodness, that is terrible," and that's hard on a content creator because once again, they know I don't want to upset my subscribers, so I'm listening. But they also know that means if somebody come telling me about you, I'm gonna cut you too. I'm gonna cut back on you. I'm gonna cut you out. These some weird pressures, I swear to be under. Like I don't get that. I'm thankful that that's not what I go under. I'm so glad. I'm so glad because what you'll learn is you'll piss me off real fast. Like if you want to make me mad, sit around and think that because that tells me that you'll turn on me. I'm nobody for how you do flip, 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 flip. We call them pancakes around here. Nah, mm. I keep that out of my energy. Cause life giving up. Life giving up. This week I've been watching life show itself, and how quick it could change. And I'm talking about change drastically. Change in ways you'd wish some old YouTube drama was the thing you was going through. And so I'm like, please, those are just signs to let you know, like, man, not only could it be worse, it could be getting worse. And so I'm like, please, no. I'd rather not let that be what I'm doing on here. I'm sorry, I'd rather not. And now I only say that not because nothing's going on with me, because I think of how easy when your mind is dark it is to just go on and be like, you know what, forget that. I'm gonna do this. I just checking somebody about what they doing. But no matter even if I do that, that's not gonna help me at night when I'm fighting what I'm fighting. You know what I mean? When I'm fighting the things that make me stress, the things that make me unable to sleep at night. That's what I gotta work on. I'm not gonna be trying to fix you when I got so much work. And half these people we seeing warring and getting into it with each other, and half of them need to go look in the mirror. And this ain't got nothing to do with their physical appearance, but start fixing that person. You know what I mean? Start working on them before you come over here working on somebody else. And I guarantee that what you see in them that you don't like isn't part of you. That's why it bothers you so much. They say we hate in others. What we dislike in others is what we hate in ourselves. Even if it's that part of you that don't come out, it's a part of you. Because why is it bothering you so well? It could be a part of somebody you loved and they was just like that. And you see that, but you better find out what it is that's pulling you. Because them demising them shouldn't be pulling you like that. They shouldn't. But like I said, when you work on what's going on with you, that's something that's going to help you. The only thing that's helping me, because otherwise I was out trying to get vengeance and going off and snapping and checking and everybody. And that's what people saying. Oh, I hate to make you mad because you're going to take it too far. That's not a good thing. That's not saying something great about you. So, like I said, I'm choosing. That's why even yesterday, since my mind was all on relationships, I said, well, let me put this into a conversation. You know what I mean? And the only conversation I can speak on relationships is mine. But it just made me think in the long run, like, even when you think about yourself in relationships and how you thought about them or how you thought about marriage for years, like, what did that teach your kids? So when you're sitting here asking them, what is the reflection they going off of what they got off you? So that's what I got out of that conversation for me. Yeah. And he been out there too. He definitely is saying that. Oh, when you're on the phone. Mm-hmm. Oh, they get, yes. They do. They do. And the worst part is I'm having a way better day today. I'm not even having a bad day today. Hmm. Like I said, November's a hard month. It's gonna be a little bit of my energy every day. I mean, and even when I'm fighting and being happy, November's a hard month to me. It's the month of my nephew. It is also the month of my buddy Jamie. You know what I mean? And only being the second year without him, so they always carry into my month. That's why it's already a start. They used to put anything else on it. Like I said, it's many a days I come in here and I don't stop one time to tell y'all what's going on with me on the downside. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm human just like everybody else. So no matter how much you hold it, there's gonna be days it show. You know what I mean? And so like I said, but yesterday what made it worse was me beating myself up. Me beating myself up about, um, what I have and haven't done for my kids. Me beating myself up about being in here and it's November. I was beating up on myself because once you get into that zone where you ain't shit, you this, you this, it puts 20 on 10. And then you can't just shake out of that. You can't shake out of all that abuse because it's in here. It started in here before you said it out your mouth. When you said it out your mouth, you put it in the universe. You know what I mean? So trust me, I know. I know. And then sometimes when you're beating up yourself and you hear somebody and they down about something that's shit you can relate to too, that adds to the pile of the beat up. You say, damn shit. I forgot about that too. That's I know I will. So like I said, I have to know me and I have to know when I have to pull me out and ask me what is going on. And so like I said, what's going on with me? And then like I said, it's just because sometimes before I can just say it out, I have to understand it. So then that makes me have a better conversation about it. But yeah. But really, all in all, it was just that. So it was just heavy. It was heavy. You know what I mean? I know how I celebrate my birthday. I know a bunch of things. So I just got a little down. That's it. And that's one thing about humans. As much as it can be up, it can be down too. It's how long do you stay down? And I'm not. Honestly, I woke up this morning, and then, like I said, because when you start beating yourself up, I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday, I was beating myself up so bad. I was like, man, I feel like I'm overdoing my minds, and I got to because you'll start beating yourself up. Well, I got to make sure, man. I'm telling you, because the thing in here of you that's gonna hold you back is waiting to get you back. It's waiting to get you back in that mindset where you don't know more, in that mindset that you'll give up, in that mindset that you'll turn on anything getting close to you because you think to yourself, the last thing I want to do is have a problem with it. I've had enough problems in life, whether it was my fault, they fault. I'm gonna dodge that in a minute. So that's how my brain works. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you. I'm transparent. It's no secret to who I am. I'm not gonna pretend I'm anything different. Like I said, the last couple of days, look, I know my mind's is busy. I've changed my whole schedule on what I wanted to do. You know why? Because they busy. Then I felt bad about that. So when I'm feeling bad, it all start tackling. Then you have to break. Say, hold on, wait. What is going on? Is this really what I'm thinking about, or is it everything sitting on top of me? You know what I mean? Do I need to be the burden of somebody else? Because that's one thing I don't like to be to nobody. I don't like to even feel like I'm a burden. I don't like to feel like you know what I mean, intruding, I'm inconvenienced. I don't want to be extra till you're tired. I'm just that's so when I'm beating myself up, trust me, all of me will start shutting down with that. So, but I know how to say it, communicate. Hey, y'all, you know what? I know it. I just do it this way because then that way everybody got something. I know if I said, hey, I'm gonna wait till this time or this date to do it because I'm trying to do it. If they can't, I know we all did the best we could, and I just keep going. See, that's how I think when I'm thinking in logic. When I'm not, oh no, because then you don't want nobody to think, and then because you almost setting yourself up for a problem. You borrowing a problem. That's it. He said, Yeah, you have to come to that point. I've done my yeah. You have to. You have to. That's why I say, even when you saying it like to your kids and you get off, sometimes you'll start beating yourself up. That's what I said. The person who I check the most is myself. And those old habits and those old ways, I'm too old to keep doing them. They don't work. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I'm done with us literally doing shit that is insane and trying to wonder why it's not coming out the right way. And I've done that to myself. I was like, oh, no, no, no. No, I can't. I can't go there. Mm. Oh, that's his birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I said. But I said, like I said, when you start stressing, you go, oh no, then just maybe you your mind. And I think even not just me. Sometimes when I see things on here, I can see where somebody's just overloading, and it's not even as it seems, but it feels that way. You know what I mean? So I had to learn because before I'd have been so caught in a hole that you couldn't have told me nothing different. And then I would have done or reacted and then been like, wait a minute, I should have really thought this through. Because really what it is that I'm stressing about is that we are peaking toward the end of the year. And so no matter what I do, I can't stop feeling in my body that if it's November, next month is December. And we're at the end of the year. So That's it. So that's really what is boiling everything, feeding everything, fueling everything. And so even when you get into your kids, it's just all that is that we're coming to our holidays, and I have grandchildren, so it's just a build up. And so when that happens, anything is looking to tick you over. But I'm blessed. I am. I am. I am. And if anybody thinks I'm not, or think they should pity me, that's because they thinking of it from if their life was mine. But my life is mine. You know what I mean? My life is mine. So you have to grab that. And I had to grab that. And I had to know, like, truly, done the best I could do for my kids. I can't redo parenting. I can't, you know what I'm saying? We've all made mistakes. Thank God I never was doing, I didn't ever torture them, abuse them, had them in the street. You know what I'm saying? That's never my things I did to them. But at the end of the night, I've done the best. And as adults, they have to spread their wings. You know what I mean? And that's just it. That's it. That's it. And they'll never spread their wings under mine. You know what I'm saying? Sitting on my back, I'm flying on my wings. That's not gonna do nothing with their wings. And then everything else, anybody know me know I'm moving the right way, and I just have to do that. That's it. That's all I can do. That is all I can do. Yes, like I said, yesterday I was happy. I thought about my decisions in relationships. I thought about what example I set in front of the kids in relationships. I thought about how maybe if I just had stayed in a relationship, I just wouldn't even be in this situation. It'd just be one less thing I'd have to do. But would I be happy? Do any of that make you happy? So you just start when your mind get to wandering and racing, you got to slow it down. Say, hey, hold on, dead end. This is a dead end. We stopping this. We stopping this shit right here. And last night, that's why I told y'all I was gonna get on here and play with the thing. My mind couldn't stop racing, and it wasn't racing nowhere good. So you know what I did? I shut it all down. I didn't want to talk on the phone or text. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want to watch TV. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want to let none of it in my mind. I had to put my mind to rest. I had to let nothing in it to mess with its emotions. Because it's a funny thing, we believe in all good, as if bad is only what we see. Bad is everywhere. And so one thing about the mind is it got a good and a bad side. And the bad side know everything that bother you, hurt you. I refuse to get that side of me any energy. I think it's screamed enough. We've all heard everything it's got to say. So I refuse to listen. It might as well be speaking in a language I don't speak, because I don't even want to hear it no more. That's just me personally. Because anytime that thing come up, come alive, and I listen, I give it life. And when I give it life, it take away from mine, take away from my energy, it take away from my success, it take away from my, the things that I've overcome. It takes away from the mm-mm, mm-mm. No way. Ain't no way. Right now, stop so much. Stop, Papa. They're not coming. Hold on. They're not coming anywhere near us, Bobby. That's why I don't like when you're in silence. Hush. Okay, you just gotta let them know. Nothing's going on. See? That's why I want to make sure I stop talking so you can see nothing's going on. You just hear them. He like my eyes getting on my nerves. But yeah, no, definitely when we get out of here, we going back outside. That's where we've been. It's like 70 some degrees outside. Yeah, 72 degrees. Yeah, definitely going back out. Yeah. But I don't know because that's another reason everybody trying to have their own times to have fun. We go for a walk though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, yeah, like I said, hey man, how you doing? They are super annoying. They'll sneak up in the comments too. That's why I always make sure I go through the comments because one, I want to respond, and two, I make sure like, oh no, we're not going to your hotline. And because they are, I guess some people extended, I don't know, but there's like 3 rules they doing across. And so every time that thing rolls, when they move the cart with all the stuff on it, every time that goes, or if they stop and start talking outside the door. Well, like I said, we've been here all day. He ain't had a problem. But like I said, when I go live, also, there's no sound. So all he hears is everything. And he is so nosy, y'all. I already know he's too nosy. Yes, I was just about to say, Mary, how was your day? Yeah, how's everybody's day been going? How's this Wednesday been? And like I said, the funny thing about my eye today is, other than it being lower, it's fine. It's fine. It's just that because it's lower, when I look at it on the thing, it sometimes makes me feel cross-eyed. I don't know, because I feel like my eye is trying to look over at the eye that's low, and it just, it's annoying. So as long as I don't see my eye low, I'm fine. I could do it that way, but I just can't sit and look at it down like that. Like it's so annoying to me. Like I said, I'll always notice that. Like I said, it don't. And then sometimes I try to keep my other eye down, but then my eyes aren't open the right way. But yeah, it's just a little lower. But to me, it's like I told you, Quasimodo. I see it. I see Quasimodo. You know what I mean? That's why I said you gotta be careful. What's the thing that your mind is saying about you? Not somebody else said it. I used to have a buddy, and every time you said something wrong about yourself, they'd say, "You said it. You said it. Remember, I ain't say it. You said it. Remember, they ain't say it. Even if it was somebody else, they say, remember, they ain't say it. You said that. You said that about yourself. You said it." When you keep hearing somebody say you said it, what you realize is how much you say about yourself. So it could be stuff like I used to be like, "Oh man, I'm so dumb." He said, "You said it." And I say, "Oh man, I'm so stupid." You said it. I said, "Man, I ain't shit." You said it. "Man, everything I touched turned to mud." You said it. And then one day it hit you like, damn, I did say that about me. Nobody else did. Now look, I just told y'all. Other than that, and then my eyes started tearing. Probably because I was just. Oh, sometimes I tell you this eye is so annoying because it's like a kid just be like, "Oh, they know the ABCs," and then they'll go to say it now because they have no idea that's my eye. As soon as I say, "Oh, it's fine. It's doing so good. The only problem it got is this," and they be like, "And I got this problem." You're like, "What? You were just fine." Baba, you know what I'm talking about. My eye. He's such a hater. Look at him hating on my eye. Yes. It's 72 and beautiful out here. Like it's so Nee. When we go outside, I'm be as annoying to you. I promise you this time. Nina. Nee. Stop. No. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna just close this window because otherwise it's gonna be the Nino no party. No. No, no, no. It's gonna be that party all night. I ain't got time. I'm just gonna close. And you know what, Nino? Here's the funny part. Closing this window probably be better on my eye. Nah, I win twice. Sorry. Mm. Okay, well, at least you can walk today. Oh, wow. What do you take for the pain? Oh, yeah, prayers for. Oh. Just when it started healing. Poor Willow. Prayers for Willow. Oh. And I know the worst part about that is then they still got to walk because she got to put a weight on the paw while it's healing. That's why it's so easy to hurt. Just like when I messed up my knee. Oh. Mm-hmm. No, it's not your fault. Like I said, that paw so sensitive and then her weight on it. Nino is showing out today. He is showing out. He said he working double overtime. Oh God, now he didn't close the door. Jesus. Now he gonna be barking right now. Child. Well, yeah, the change of the weather messes with my sinuses bad, bad. But today is so beautiful. But it's like, oh, it's gonna definitely do it. And they were out there this morning running the lawnmowers. I was like, oh, of course they gonna be running them though. It's beautiful outside. I mean, it's beautiful. And it's like, are we gonna get more days like this? And that's the thing. Is where am I gonna find some place with? I mean, let's see. Let's find some place this weather. Where are we gonna get this weather? Let's see. This is how I'm gonna find out. Oh, wait a minute. We're literally gonna be in the 70s today, tomorrow, the next day. Oh, you finally figured out that you were closing that door yourself? Okay. I wasn't opening it. Sorry, talking to Nino. He always act like when he got a muzzle on, he suddenly don't know how to move around now. He don't. Because he got a muzzle on? But yeah, we're about to have good weather for the next couple of days. But it's beautiful today. But this weather is like a sinus nightmare. That's the only thing I worry about with this weather. Like, oh, it's beautiful, but then when it cools down at night, it's gonna flare my sinuses up. And I definitely don't like have to take like sinus allergies. I definitely don't like take like Benadryl or sinus pills every night. But when it comes to trying to sleep, with that, oh yeah, I have to. I'm not gonna be sneezing all night. I'm not gonna be sitting up, can't breathe, and then sneeze out. Oh, or that sinus headache. That's the thing I can't take. The sinus headache. Oh, my eyes are just killing me. Y'all hear his leash because it's on his neck while I'm dragging around with him. He's so dramatic. He's dramatic. The good thing is because he got that stuff on. As soon as we get off this, we go outside. But right now, he being so booty boo. I know he's just gonna be having a bark party. And he know when he doing that, we not going nowhere till we not having a bark party. That's just the now. Oh, look at this. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Mm. Where is my let me see. I'll match right here. You'll have to excuse me. We're gonna have to excuse this while this coats my eye real quick. Now, of course, when it lets me open my eye, it's gonna look like my eye has tears all around it. It's really cold. Oh, oh yeah, excuse me. You can come on in. Oh, that's my time. Yeah. So this part of it, we're gonna leave on there. Oh, thank you. I just had to shield my eye for a minute. Oh, I have no idea what happened in that second, but something irritated the mess out of my eye. Oh, see, that's how I know something was in it because something went in my eye. Because as soon as I put that in my eye, now my eye is flushing itself out. Something was in my eye. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. But I'm definitely not gonna wipe this cream off because I want that to shield my eye for a little bit. But once it dries, I'm definitely going to rinse my eye. I'm definitely going to rinse my eye. I'm sorry, y'all. A super eye moment, and it just happened on its own. And it's so funny because it happened right when I said everything was fine with my eye. Yeah, like I said, that was a super real moment. As soon as I said it was fine, I mean, look at it. It turned blood. It just out of nowhere. Something irritated the mess out of my eye. Sheesh. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give this eye a second because y'all, I think I'm gonna have to turn around and end this live. I hate to give my eye the victory. Look, I hate to give my eye the victory. Mm. Yeah, you know what I don't like, Snuggle Buddy? I don't like that you never know. And that's like anything we all going through. You can be fine. Not have no flare ups, not have no nothing. And then you never know. You never know when it's gonna be like, hold on. But the good thing is, like I said, even with that cream in, it's gonna keep on. Like I said, it's gonna keep flushing out my eye. It's gonna keep on doing that. It's gonna keep flushing out my eye, and then finally, when the stuff that's in my eye, it'll be clear and a shield on my eye, so it'll be good for a couple hours. But that's why I'm not going to rinse it because you want to just rinse your eye instantly, but I gotta wait a few minutes. Yeah, it'll be fine. Like I said, I've just learned to be thankful when it's the things you know what it's doing. Because at least when I know what it's doing, I know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm. It's the days I don't have a clue what it's doing and I don't understand or it's different, then I'm scared. hmm And then that's the truth. You're scared, not even nothing else. Scared because you're like, oh, I can't lose it now. I can't lose that. Oh, we've been on here all this time and I ain't said it. Happy birthday, Terry Lynn. Today, Terry Lynn. Anybody else's birthday in November or today? Happy birthday. It's in November. It's a lot of November birthdays. I feel like I know a November birthday just about every day of November. Actually, today is my cousin's birthday, too. I'm not going to say her name, but it's my cousin's birthday. Happy birthday, cuz. It's her birthday on November 2nd, too. Man, telling y'all, I feel like every day of November. Every day of November. Marianne, you said tomorrow's your dad's birthday? Oh, yeah, so you're starting to feel much better, especially with the glass on. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to. I know, guys. I know. And you see me still here running my mouth. Look, you see me still here running my mouth. Yeah, I do because also I know you don't want to go outside. And that's probably, I don't know, something's in it though. But I always know because when it is, it's just as soon as you put that stuff in your eye, as soon as you put it in your eye will flush out. I was trying to see if any more tears would come in mine. But yeah, so I knew something was going on as soon as I put it in there and it flushed like that. But yeah, that stuff won't always look wet around your eye, even though because when you blink, it spread over your eye. So you put it in the corner of your eye, and then you blink, and it spread. I know. Yeah. I'm so glad I got a few tubes of that. I always keep one in my thing, one in my bathroom, but I don't use it like that. I use it when I know either my eye is been acting up, and I use it when I'm doing my steroid drops inside of my regimen. I do them twice a day. So before I go to bed, I put it on my eye because I'm always worried about if you're laying on a pillow and a piece of hair or something. I always worry about that in my eye. So I do it at night. But I also right next to my bed. I always cover my eyes because, like I said, you get stuff on your pillow, and Nino be up there, so I'm always worried about my eyes. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take this time and get them out of here. Like I said, I'm gonna be fine. The thing kicked in, it's much better. Like I told you, I'm already having a low eye day, but it's much better. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I might be back later on. Probably so. It's early. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do today, but I'm definitely gonna go enjoy this weather with me. While it's early, I'm definitely gonna do that. So I definitely want to go out. It's beautiful. Like I can't believe it's this warm outside, and I can't believe we're gonna have a few days of it. So like I said, I'm gonna probably go outside for a little while and enjoy the outside. That's really about it. And then after that, hope they don't. Oh, I forgot you were still in this muzzle. Oh my bad, my bad. But we getting ready to go out, right? You said you just want this off. Okay. Okay. He said, yeah, he just wanted that off. All right, but yeah, like I said, that's what we're gonna get ready to go to. So, everybody have a good one. Thank you for coming. thank you, thank you for coming through. It's too much. Thank you for coming through, everybody. Sorry the end was my eye tearing, but like I said, I couldn't see it anyway. I couldn't see it, but it's been. Oh yes, happy birthday, happy birthday to anybody. Happy birthday, birthday it is today. Happy birthday, Terry Lynn. I'm wondering if she gonna have something today on her channel for her birthday. But yeah, definitely, like I said, I might be back later on because it's early. Just go enjoy this day with Nina. The weather, I should say. Go enjoy the weather. Go enjoy the weather with myself. Enjoy the weather with him. That's what I'm about to go do. Oh yes, everybody take care. Enjoy your day. Enjoy yourself. And I will talk to you later. See ya. Mm-mm. I thought he was gonna give us one more bark for the road. I guess he said he didn't want to. He's so full of it. He's so full of it, Baba.